Okay, hello Sagittarius. This is Truth, and I'm here with your reading. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so today for you, we have finances and career when it comes to your love message. When it comes to somebody here, it seems like they must have some kind of financial issues. Financial issues are a factor right now in your love life. Somebody is having some financial issues. Somebody don't have a job. Somebody don't have the capability to get a job, either because they've been certified not to be able to work by the state that they live in, if you know what I mean. They've been declared incompetent to work, if you know what I mean. Or they have a record. And these are the people that like you right now. So that's just a heads up, all right? Somebody may come home. I quit my job. I don't want to get another. It may be somebody who is very bullheaded. You know, they got a pipe dream. They looking for an investor instead of just a skill set. They looking for, they have a pipe dream. This could be somebody who want to go rob somebody or scam somebody and start their magical dream business. They may want to rob or scam you for this. They may want to talk you into signing papers. Okay, stuff like that. Somebody wants to quit their job in your love life, or the people that like you, that are lying to you. This is the kind of person they are, male or female. They have some plan, and I got that it's whack. This is somebody who like, well, you know, you work at this place. Can you get me up in there? Or you work at this place, you know, when they do the drop at noon, you know, just pretend like you don't know me, and then we can make it. Can run away together with the money that we steal from your company. Stuff like that. I don't want a regular job. I want to be an artist. And I need for you to believe in me that I'm going to make it with my music career. This is somebody who has a pipe dream. And they want to convince you of this and convince you of that. This is somebody who could also be lying about what they do for a living and never show you for real where they work. It's not making sense. Their schedule is not making sense. They're like always available, or they're fake busy. They can't really procure any finances, but they're saying that they're at work all the time. They're dressed up in a uniform, but they don't have a job. Somebody has went to some kind of storage bin, Salvation Army. They done borrowed somebody's stuff and they walking around wearing it like they got a bona fide job, and they do not. You gonna see that because they calling your ass all throughout the day, every day. They don't never have no money. They living situation is unstable, but they claim up and down that they have employment. Ace of Pentacles, for real. Let's shuffle these cards. Somebody is bankrupt because they got a lot of child support that they owe. Somebody can't drive because of child support reasons. Now they ain't got no license. If somebody tells you that they don't have a license, it's because they owe a lot of child support. Stuff like that. This is somebody who wants to have a new beginning with you. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This person does not have a job, y'all, with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. They don't have one. The Queen of Swords is about honesty. They're not being honest. And it's about professionalism and career. They are not a professional. They do not have a career. This person could be male or female. This could also be just girls that want to be your friend. If you're a girl watching and they want to come off like a boss, or they want to come off like an alpha female like you, and they want to talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. They want to be able to use certain phrases and terminology like they are a boss, a professional. They got it going on, but they don't. They just want to sound like they do so that they can sit at the big girl table. Really, they want to impress you so that you all can have a friendship and you can rub off on them. Somebody is lying about how much they got going on. This is almost like rage bait. This is a female who wants to keep on posting that things are going well in her life, that she just got a new job, she just got a new man, and she ain't got none of that. Something is very temporary, something is very staged, something like that. You know what I'm saying? The Ten of Cups talks about an ending. The Ten of Cups also talks about how people will want to be your friend by talking real big, like they're bigger than you. But see, you really do walk the walk. You really do have certifications, diplomas, certificates, degrees. You really do have wisdom, experience. You really do. But there's some female that want to be your friend, female Sagittarius, and she wants to appear bigger than you. Like her life is better than yours. And the only reason why these kind of women want to be your friend is for that reason. To be better than somebody. I only want to make friends and have a friend group so that I can really compete and be better than all of them in the friend group, or be better than the person. This is the kind of person who will basically make friends talking all this big talk and steal your life. Now all of a sudden they got a man when they didn't before, but now they got to have one because when they became your friend, they found out you had one. They want to start dressing like you. Now they buying the same home decor as you. You get a car, now they got to get a car. Somebody wants to be your friend to mimic you. Now all of a sudden they work at your job. They want to work in your field, or they trying to work at your job. Now all of a sudden they want to do what you're doing. It could be the same if you're a male Sagittarius. You may have a man that's doing this. Man, can you get me up in there? Only reason why he want to be your friend is because he likes your life. It looks very magnetic. Yeah. You see, you got a girl. Now all of a sudden he gonna go find him somebody real quick off of somewhere. He asks you to get him up there. Come on, get me in. Or he wanna be in your house all the time because you got things. You got a nice crib, or you got stability, or you just really kind. Like, oh yeah, no problem, man. You know, I guess I'll get you something to eat. He know that if he roll with you, you gonna get him something to eat too. You gonna take him with you. He gonna get to ride around with you all day. He get to be in your warm home. He get to make connections with your connections. He get to see what you got. He just wants to see what you have. Don't get robbed. Because that's what he intends to do, is rob you. He see that you got all these tools, these appliances in your garage. He just learning more about you. He learning where everybody live. He learning that there's power in the family. There's insurance policies. Learning where everybody go to school, learning where everybody stay. He gonna be real nice at the very beginning. He gonna get to know all of these people, and all he gonna see is opulence and affluence in your life. Wow, look at these people. They just really going strong. And he gonna be nice so he can get all of that information. So he can be introduced to more and more people through your trust. So he can be allowed to go in rooms after a while that he probably wouldn't be able to go into when you first meet him. Yeah, they want to wait till they get that comfortable with you. With that room that you usually don't, open up for nobody, you start trusting that person enough to let them go in there. Or that floor of the house that you usually don't let nobody go in, you trust them enough and now they get to go in there. You know how people usually never get to go upstairs? People want to get to that point where you let them go upstairs. You know how you never usually let people go in the den or the basement or the garage? They want to get to that point where you let them start going in there. Or there are certain special places that you go to that's really exclusive. He want to get comfortable as to where you start taking him to them places. Now he know all of these things about you. You would never be able to hide. He know where your family stay. You know, found out all your friends. He know those special places that you go to. And he gonna start basically mimicking you and assuming your identity. Yes, this is a love reading. Maybe it's because you give a lot of love. Sagittarius will help the shit out of somebody. I help you out, brother. I help you out, sister. Course. You know, I don't want to see a sister down. Like, I don't want to see a brother down. I just can't. Of course, you come work in my shop. Of course, your kids can stay here. Of course, you can stay here. That's Sag. Need some money? Okay. You need to know about this course? Oh, well, this is the course I took. You want to know about the program? Oh, well, this is the program that I went through. People want to know what schools you went to. You can get a lot of information by somebody just knowing what school you went to. Whether that's college, high school, you know what I'm saying? Somebody wants to assume your identity. They do. They want your life. Some of these people want to make friends with you so that they can take your man, so that they can start a romantic relationship with your man. So as soon as y'all break up, you wonder why this person not coming to make up with you? It's because they infiltrated just so that they can take your man or your woman, because they've been looking at you from the outside in. And they always wanted your life. This is somebody who literally wants your face. Wants to wear the skin that you in. They're going to start mimicking you. Carrying themselves like you. Dressing like you. Their delivery going to be like yours. They're going to start sounding like you. Yeah. I guess it's that hard out here. I would say if you don't take your ass to school, but this person's so lost, they wouldn't even know what to go for. This is somebody who does what their sister does, or what their brother does, or what their friend. They don't know what to do. They just do what the next person do. That's why they need to be around people so that they can do what they are doing, because they have no adjustment when it comes to life. They never found themselves something like that. And I'm getting they've been like this since they was a kid. If you found out things about their childhood, people would tell you stories like, man, that motherfucker, we stopped being friends with that person a long time ago. They did this, they did that. They took my mama's watch. They took my daddy's ring. They start mimicking me. They start going to the same high school I went to. They made friends with all my friends. Then they turned my friends against me. Better be careful. Is what people will tell you. Playing. You can meet this person at work. Don't do it. Be telling people all the time, making friends at work and dating at work. Now, you know, even at my job, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be friendship. But it's gonna be a day, let's go out to lunch. Because they really want to get you alone, and they want you to just start talking about your life. They want you to get in that car. They're going to get quiet. They want you to just start talking about your life, your business. I said in y'all December reading, y'all are very influential females. Powerful and influential. Yeah. This could be somebody offline. If you work online, they want to get all into your business. They want to get all into your life. They want to know how you feel about this person, how you feel about that, how you feel about this, how you feel about that. So when the friendship ends, they're going to go tell everybody so that you cannot have a chance at a new start at anything. So you can't comfortably come online to a platform. Or they're rage baiting you right now, trying to make you respond because they're mad you won't be their friend. Yeah. Yeah, it could definitely be people you meet offline. They want to be your friend. They want to know the ins and outs of your life. They want to know who you like, who you don't like. And it's going to be used against you with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. People who date people at their job, when it ends with the Ten of Cups. This person with the Queen of Swords can turn bitter. Bitterness, control, and manipulation comes when the Queen of Swords is in the reverse. And you're like, how could something that was the Ace of Wands turn into the bitterness I see today? You're going to be like, man, I can't even work here no more. Because I done started a new romantic beginning with somebody. And now they done turned into a whole master manipulator. Bitter person. Liar. If you said anything to this person about how you feel about the boss, or how you feel about this, or how you feel about that, while you was in the romantic connection with them, that is all going to be used against you, because this person gets bitter. You don't want them creating financial issues for you. So please be careful. If you go to somebody's work, I talked about this in one of y'all readings, but I said that if you see that somebody has romantic feelings towards you at their work, and you don't like them like that, you best not just go up there no more. Because they're going to be so bitter, so dominating, and so controlling and manipulative. Once you keep showing that you want to keep things platonic or professional, that you ain't even going to be comfortable going up there no more. Yeah. They're creating issues because they're mad you're not attracted to them. You keeping things friendship only. If you are in a relationship or a connection, somebody at work likes you. Could be an authority figure. It could be somebody who has access to computers, databases. It could be the clerk. They don't like how you're not single. Now all of a sudden you ain't got no hours. Now all of a sudden they created issues because they're mad that you're keeping things platonic and professional because you love your person. You already have your person. And they are tired of you coming off like this family man, family woman, dignified person. You a good man. You're a good man, Savannah. You're a good man or you're a good woman. And they like, and I can't have that. And I got to see that every day in my face. And you don't want me? Okay. Hell yeah. All of that. Okay. Sorry about that. All of that. So please don't get taken. Don't get robbed. Don't get took by these people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like took like that, but I mean like conned. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I need to get a new arm for this thing. Okay, let's get some more. No. Let's clarify. I'm getting Successful by Ariana Grande in my head, which lets me know that people look at you as successful. They do. And they want to be with you because you're so successful. Okay. And I also got like people online, they're not your friend. People at work, they're not your friend. Unless you grew up with them, but even still, jealousy can come if you start doing better than them or something like that, unfortunately. But if you ain't grow up with these people, they is not your friend. People online, they're not your friend. When you go to places and spend money, you are not these people friend. They want that though. Like these people literally want to come from behind the counter and really kick it with you. They don't want to stay in their professional roles. These motherfuckers need friends. They want to be your friend because you come off affluent, influential, alpha. You got everything they want. They want your face. They want your skin. They want your life. They want to know what you don't really communicate something about. You don't communicate something about your life, but it's that power with the Ace of Wands that you hold. You come off very powerful when you in people presence. And people want to know more about you because they like, where's all that power coming from? What's Sagittarius' job title? Well, what's their profession? I want to know more about them. Are they single? Are they widowed? Are they successful because of their family? Did somebody pass? Did they get left some money? Did they win the lottery? What do they do for a living to get them all of that power? How do they have what they have at their age? And I've been trying to get that for years and I can't get it. What is it about them? I'm going to be their friend. Yeah, I'm going to be their friend. And no matter how hard it is for me, this person says, I'm going to stick in there and not showcase any jealousy until I find out more about Sag, because I need to know. They have to reveal something at some point. Or I want to be their friend until they start talking about problems, because you come off like somebody who doesn't have any. You are very strong. And people want to get to know you well enough until you start breaking and spilling tea. Like, it's got to be something going on in your life. There's no way your life could be this perfect. Because, see, you holding it down. You keeping that mouth shut. You're not a braggart. What you got in that room? Like, it's giving rollout. What's in that bag? What you got in that bag? Roll out down. Tell me about your housekeeping. What you keep in your house? Like that. Oh, come on, Luda. Oh my God, Luda was the man. Okay, Splash Waterfalls. He was unstoppable. He was unstoppable. That was a time you had to be there. And luckily that time for me was when I was in high school. So I just loved everything about DTP and the Ludacris movement. Then Chingy came out like, bam. I'm over here doing the chicken a little bit. But also know, because you're so affluent and successful, you will be drawing in a lot of people who want to be your friend. I'm gonna need for you to stay in your power while you are experiencing this shift, because it's a lot of people that's drawn to you. Like a moth by the flame, burned by the fire. My love is blind. Don't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. It's a lot of women that's coming in under the guise of a friend, and they are really romantically attracted to you. Yeah, they're the moth by the flame, and they're burned by your fire. Their love is blind. Don't you see their desire? That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Oh, that's the way love goes. Same if you a male. That's the way love goes and goes and goes. Yeah, he your friend, huh? Yeah. Like, why you keep on looking at my junk, dog? You know, every time I go to the locker room, every time I go to the bathroom, you know, you keep on looking over here. What's up, bro? You always looking at my package, bro. You always looking down. I'm like, the fuck? I guess he's trying to see if you happy to see him. Yep, it's men coming in under guises as under a guise of a friend. And now I'm getting Big Old Freak by Megan. Big old freak. Big old freak. Wait for it. Get to a big old bow, bow, bow. Get on the bed. Hey. Okay. Now either this man wants you, or he wants your woman. Like, you keep on talking about what she do and how she a big old freak. Okay. All of a sudden, baby, let me call you back. You're like, okay, baby, but you said that. Let me just call you back, okay? And all of a sudden, when she say that, Jonathan seems to go missing, or he don't pick up the phone either. You better stop telling people what your person do in bed for you. All the things your man won't do, I'll do them for you. He just can't wait for her to start talking about problems with your ass. Make your mama scream. Oh! Somebody can't wait until somebody start talking about some problems so that they can take over. Oh, really? Or, oh, really? Like, damn. You start talking about problems in your relationship, Now all of a sudden, you know, somebody is like, man, breakthrough. Either talking about problems and they about to go solve them. They like, oh, okay, well, they about to break up. I'm about to step the Sagittarius girl. I'm about to step the Sagittarius man. Or they keep talking about all the things they person do for them. Ooh, she sounds super sweet. Or he sound real nice. You know, I deserve that. I deserve real nice. I deserve real nice. This motherfucker here probably the kind of person who a fire starter. And if they parents didn't fucking do what they said, suddenly the garage caught on fire. This person has been through enough. And they want others' lives. They keep on hearing about how nice and sweet things is for you. And they like, okay. Either I'm about to mess it up and make it as to where it's not so nice and sweet because I'm tired of hearing about how blessed you is and your life and your job and your relationship. Yeah. About to mess that shit up. Or I'm about to take it. I just needed to find, you know, a proxy. I just needed to find a nice, quaint little town. This person with the Ace of Wands has been looking for a new start when it comes to career, life, love. They're new. They're unknown. They want to get to know the locals, the town. They want to meet somebody who is empowered that's going to introduce them to everybody, show them the ropes. Because they need a new life. You want to know why? Because they burnt their other one down to the ground. This person has burnt bridges. They got all kind of papers on them. They got 6 different IDs in their wallet. They got different wigs. Motherfucker will change their whole goddamn identity. And now they just want a new start. They're going to have some kind of story. Yeah, you know. Unfortunately, my story leads to no leads. There's really no way you can find out anything about me. My name's Mabel. That's it, just Mabel. Like, okay, Mabel. She gonna have some funny looking ass helmet, hat, wig on. You better watch out for them. Yeah, and she definitely ain't got no identity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She gonna always be available, always want to come over. Now all of a sudden, your life going downhill and hers is going up. Needed that new life. Now I got a new love and a new job. Thanks, Sagittarius. There's somebody who got to move town to town because they keep on doing shit like that. Like, what the fuck? Same when it comes to a romantic interest. Or a dude could be doing that. Yeah, it's just Rob. Just Rob. He don't want to talk about shit. He start changing, so he get very uncomfortable when you start asking factual questions or about family and stuff. It's very limited. They don't want to talk about it. Yeah. They all went in an overnight fire mysteriously one night. That motherfucker been collecting policies all their life. That's how they been making it. And now they coming to a town near you. This person will mess up your life. You they friend. You wondering why you getting pulled over by the county sheriff. Like, that's strange. I'm on the up and up in life. Let me just go ahead and pull over. Must be some kind of mistake. Yes, officer. Can you step out the car, please? Well, why? Turn around. Yeah, it's all kinds of weapons and you know, substances in here. Like, no, it's not. Open that shit up. This motherfucker done hid this shit up in there, and now you in trouble. Now the police don't know who to believe. You're driving. There's no way you could have known. Creating issues for you. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. When it comes to a new romantic interest, I'm getting as well. They want to start a new life too. This person robs people, y'all. They don't want to start. What I'm getting with this next message, scratch, they want a new life. This person wants a new relationship because they need a person who don't know anything about what they've done, the truth about them, what they're capable of. They have to always get with a new person. Go to a new town where nobody can inform you about the bridges they burned, the things they've done. They could just be Mr. or Mrs. Perfect to you. This person wants to live off you. So if you are a woman or a man with a profession, a career, you're very smart, you have experience, watch out. Because people want to be with you for money. They want to live with you. And next thing you know, they're going to bring their family in there. They're going to start causing financial issues. They can get you put out. And you've been on the up and up for years. You done did all your shit right. You done trailblazed. You done trailblazed. You done finished school. You done took your life seriously. This person didn't take theirs seriously. Now you at the top at a very young age. You have done things and experienced things at a very young age, by a very young age, and you still going. So you're not going to be able to understand somebody who can't just simply have the power to do what they want to do. People don't have your power. You know what I'm saying? They don't have your courage. These people can make you lose your lease. They want to start borrowing your things. While you at work, they done cause all kind of mayhem and shit like that. Yeah. Or they get with you in that job they said they have. They just mysteriously don't have it anymore. Somebody wants you to start talking about problems because they just really don't think that your life can at all be that perfect. They want to know. They can use this information to blackmail or extort you later. You don't like somebody at the job, all of a sudden you can't work there no more. Your landlord is attracted to you. You don't like them, all of a sudden your rent goes up. They won't fix anything. Somebody at a store, some kind of merchant likes you. You're not showing romantic interest. All of a sudden, what you always like is no longer available. Oh, we're out. And they looking at you like, what you supposed to do? Offer services just to get something that costs $7, $10, $20? People try to diminish your power. They don't like how you always got it. They don't like your power. A lot of people do not like your power. They don't. How you could just go somewhere else. How you always got the money. They don't like it that you always got the money. They don't like it that you have skills and experience and they can't play with you in the middle of a new start and try to put you in a desperate situation or make you question yourself or hope you can get the job. You know you can get it. You know you can get that place. You know you can get that car, but they want to take you back, way back into time where people had to barter and trade bodies, their body. They made that you got the resources to pay for the down payment and get the car. You don't have to offer your phone number or a date or your body just to get a car, a new job, just to get an item. They made that you got it and you always gonna have it. It's not a problem. Somebody is mad they can't create issues at your job because you got too much power. They can't turn people against you because you got too much power. That you're in control of whatever new beginning you want to have in your life. If you're not attracted to them, you're never in between a rock and a hard place where you got to be with somebody who you're not attracted to just for finances. They're mad that you literally, you got it. You don't have to hope somebody give you something. You know you can get it. What's the Ace of Wands when it comes to how someone currently feels about you? I hate seeing you with them. Like I said, Somebody wants your man or woman. Somebody hates you have a man or woman, and you won't give them a chance because of that. Yeah. So they're going to try their best to try to make things hard for you so that you can forfeit your person. Try to create financial issues for that person or you. So you could be like, I know what I'll do. I'll go flirt with them so I can get my person's job back, or so I can stay employed. I don't think you're ever going to do that. But somebody here is going to try to use their power and abuse it because they don't like seeing you with somebody. Or who you with, somebody wishes they could have, and they hate seeing you with them. But currently, somebody hates seeing you with somebody. Now, if you're single, somebody is upset that you're attracted to somebody that looks nothing like them, and it makes them bitter. Whoever you're into, this person feels they look nothing like them. They can't mimic them. They can't implement them. They can't imitate them. Not implement. They can't mimic or imitate them, honey. They probably even tried to look younger or to dress the way they think that, you know, you would like. You guys, a lot of you all have bitter spouses. I'm sorry, bitter exes. You got bitter exes. And they hate the new person you're with. They look nothing like them either. Wow. They're saying, didn't know that you didn't know that your type changed. And you got some new friend here that secretly likes you and does not like who you with at all. Yeah. And they're going to try to come in between you two, and they're going to go to your person, and they're going to start lying about things that you supposedly told them so they can create issues and arguments and split you two up, and then they'll be with you. They want to get so comfortable that even your person becomes their friend. And if you got a really nice person who loves to show off you guys' new life, yes, this is our home. This is our mantle. Yes, this is our wedding picture. Yes, come on in. Oh, yes, we have a wine cellar. We have this, we have that. And this person who was brought home by you is going to be like, oh, you know, your person's so nice. And they, you know, going to be cool for a while. You know what I'm saying? Then after a while, they're going to be like, you know, Sagittarius told me you guys are having problems. Oh, I said too much. Like, what do you mean we're having problems? What did Sag say? Oh, never mind. I don't want to impose. No, what happened? Or somebody is abusing their power. Sagittarius, you have to stay late again for work, or you have to go on a business trip with me, or you have to be partnered with me, or oops, I don't have my car, or this or that. So looks like we're going to be together the whole day, so that they can create issues in your relationship because somebody hates seeing you with your person. Somebody from your past wants to make a vow that anytime you have a new beginning, they're going to mess it up. They hate that you're doing well in finances and career as well, Sagittarius, because you don't need them back. Also, somebody doesn't like how you automatically start making more money when you got with a new person. They hate that your life got better with this new person and it wasn't like that when you were with them. Somebody hates how like you take care of your kids with another person better than you did when you was with this person. Your money wasn't like that when you was with them. So they hate your new beginning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's the Queen of Swords? I realize all the mistakes I've made with the Queen of Swords. Very interesting. Somebody's going to realize that they didn't take their life seriously at all until they get into a relationship with somebody. You know how somebody was just like a whole bum their whole life? Then they finally get a girlfriend. Now they want to change. Now they want to get a job. You're like 30 years too late. You're going to have real slow momentum and metabolism now. Should have took your life more seriously when you were young. You done messed up beyond repair. But you just wish you could be Mr. or Mrs. Perfect to Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is Mr. or Mrs. Perfect. So you don't have any issues that you bring it into anybody's life. You made sure to preserve yourself or to add to yourself so that when the time comes for you to meet your perfect partner, you guys could just live and thrive. But somebody here, they don't get the inspiration to start doing right in life until they meet somebody. Now somebody want to tell you about all the things that they hope to do, wish to do. Like, what's the Ten of Cups? I can't make this up. Now they want to change their life for you. Yeah, somebody wants to make things right in their life because they're not a perfect match to you. Your family is gonna be like, well, honey, you too good for this person. You can't have a new beginning with that. They ain't got no job. They ain't got no money. And you also have to be aware that usually men do not like dating women who are collegiate, wise, make more money than them, have high paying jobs. They hate seeing that shit. They want to be Mr. Right for you. They want to be able to build the mantle, pay the mortgage. You a better parent. How did you just know that you need to safeguard the kids? They wish they would have knew that, but they wasn't raised like you. They wasn't raised well. You guys were thrown. I'm getting you guys were thrown, or you have thrown yourself into like professional paths at a very young age. This is a young professional, a young entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? A young prodigy. If you are doing you, and it's okay that you're not where you want to be in life and your girl still love you. If you make any new little friends, she is not going to like that. She's going to hate seeing you talk to anybody, but you're gaining power. You're gaining affluence. They don't want you talking to anybody. You're their best kept secret. I don't think that you should go here. I don't think you should talk to her. I don't think that they gonna ruin your damn career because they don't want you having any new friends. Your woman real uptight. And that's a specific message for men. We got the Ten of Cups. Lord, Lord, Lord. Look at how hard this person can make your life. We got they will mess up your whole goddamn future. They didn't take their future seriously. You've been working hard all of your life. This is somebody who's a real hard worker with the Ten of Wands. So that their future can be bright. So that their kids can get taken care of. You that kind of person, okay? I'm seeing with 2 tens that something definitely ended here. The Ten of Wands definitely talks about unemployment as well. Someone having financial challenges, and they're hoping through this relationship that you can give them an easy life. Somebody is going to come in telling you that they're unemployed. Somebody is going to come in not telling the truth about their finances and career. Okay? Yeah. Somebody is going to come in with this. Somebody doesn't want to talk about how they didn't finish their education. And they want to convince you that they can make it. Now, a lot of people can make it when they are powerful people. It's a lot of people I know that did not finish school because they started a music career early, or they got into the family business, you know what I'm saying? And they made it without a degree, without a high school diploma. When you are chosen, when you are the shit, you can make it without credentials. But some people, they need some damn education and experience. They did not turn into a prodigy. They weren't a prodigy, you know what I'm saying? They just were not. They aren't creative. The Ace of Wands is somebody who's very creative. They can just make it and have success just off of something that they create, just right off the top of their head. And that's what I'm getting for you. You just somebody who can make it. You're just somebody who could be a mover or a shaker like that off your creativity and actually make it. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody who wish they could do that. It's somebody who wishes to be your friend, or they wish to be your lover. They can try their hand at all kinds of creative things, or try to do what you do, and they just not gonna have the same success as you. I'm also getting that there's somebody in your life who just does not want you to be successful, because that means that you would be influenced by others, or you would have interactions with other people. This is a husband that don't want you to work. This is a wife that don't want you to work. They don't want you to be successful because it will make them feel meaningless, pointless. They want to do things together. They don't want to see that you have any kind of ability to be independent or successful. They do not want you to be successful. This could be a family member that doesn't want you to be successful, because that means that you'll detach. You'll go away from them. You'll move if you become successful. Family members that don't want you to find love or get into a new relationship, well, then you'll move and I'll never see you again. So I'm going to start creating issues in your relationship. Yeah. Or at your job. Yeah. Or with your money. Yeah. Now all of a sudden it's missing. Or I called your job and I said something about you. Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't want you to make it, because don't see me. This could be a mom. Oh, I don't like her. I don't like him, because if y'all make it, y'all gonna get married, and then the mom is gonna be scared you'll detach. It's a very controlling, master manipulative, lying ass person. Or your dad. Oh, I don't like him. I don't like her, because then you'll detach if y'all make it. Y'all zoom forward into the future. This person's gonna try to create all kind of problems. Yes. There are a lot of people and say that you're wayward, weird. People won't like you because they don't want you to make it. They want you to stay right here. Stay right here. Stay right here. And I'll bathe you, and I'll clean you, and I'll hold you, and I'll feed you. You stay here with me forever. Yeah. Now go to your room. Go. I have needs. I don't care about your needs. Or your person, whoops, I don't know where the key fob is. Looks like you won't be going anywhere today. I installed cameras everywhere. Yeah. Oops. What do you mean? They said they let you go. I don't know how that happened. That's so weird. Well, you want something to eat? Go to your room. Like, yeah, they hate seeing you with your company and your team, and you know what? They're so raged that they don't even care that both of you will have lots of financial issues if this doesn't work. But all they see is fire, rage, red. They don't care if you all end up homeless, just as long as you guys are together. You understand? That you smiling. You're not smiling at me. I see you at a company, a luncheon, a graduation, a meeting, a get together. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of orientation where family can come. Like more so like of a graduation or a luncheon or something like that. You know, like a company party. And they're just like, I'm going to create an issue or an emergency so we can get the fuck out of here now. They're going to like my Sagittarius. Or you get online. Everybody loves you. They're like, no. Their energy is supposed to be over here. No, they're there. It's supposed to be over here. So yeah, there's family who don't want you to have new beginnings in relationships, friends, okay, that don't want you to have beginnings in new relationships because then you'll move away, you'll detach, you know what I'm saying? So they hope that nothing works out. Yeah. They don't want you to meet someone who has it going on and can educate you, because if your family is like, they're kind of like rubes, and I can say that because there's rubes in my family. They're like, no, you didn't bring this educated mother over here. So we can't have you be a rube with us anymore. You can look up what rube means. It's on Google. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know because you're smart. We've been talking about that the whole reading. And they're like, oh, so you done found somebody to upgrade you. Let me upgrade you. So they're going to start making fun of that person and all that kind of shit. Ooh, child. Somebody family may want to make things right after already doing this. They realize the mistakes they made. They just didn't like seeing you with their son or daughter. They just didn't. And now that person is going through all kinds of issues because you was the smartest bitch alive. You was the smartest ninja alive. And now that this person is unemployed, they're like, man, where is that Sag at? You know, you would have had a bright future if you would have stayed with Sag. Oh, you kind of messed that up. Or a new connection, somebody's family is going to be like, that girl is too smart for you. That man is too smart for you. They are not going to want you. Y'all are not a perfect match. Y'all don't have anything in common. And this person was like, okay, friend. And now they friend is just sad. They just didn't want to see y'all together. And this person feels like they made a mistake listening to their friend or family member. Because they convinced this person that you was too good for them. And they listened. When you would have been perfectly okay to have a role reversal in your life where maybe you're taking care of the man more than he's taking care of you. You would have been fine with that. Or if you're a male watching, you would have kept your collegiate ass girlfriend. She wasn't putting you down. And now she gone. She didn't mind being with you. She didn't mind any of the things you told her. You told her the honest to God truth. She didn't mind. She didn't mind. But somebody told you she would. Now she gone. Or told this person, you know, you would mind. And now you're gone. I regret what I did to you. Somebody did something that created an ending. This is also like stealing your man, stealing your girl, stealing your friends, stealing your things. Possibly. Ten of Wands. I regret what I did to you. Whatever somebody did, they caused an ending. You know, Ten of Wands could also be extramarital affairs, okay, that cause you guys to have a divorce, and they regret doing that, all right? Because being married to you gave this person financial standing. All they had to do was do right by you. Somebody could have got caught cheating, and you turned your back on them, and you took the kids, and they hate that you can have a new beginning. and do that. You have enough power, you have enough experience, wisdom, you have enough money to be able to do that. So a lot of people are like deterred from being in relationships with you because they can't hold you hostage and just keep you in an unhealthy situation, and there's nothing you can do about it. People don't want you having jobs, Sag. They don't like you having money, Sag. This is somebody who could actually convince you to take a pay cut or to not like your job and to go towards a dream, and they know damn well it's not going to work out for you. They just don't want you to have the ability to leave or attract a new person, because if you got money, you become more attractive to men and women. So they gon' convince you to do something that's not going to give you any profit. Shame. It's a shame. Yeah, somebody just basically want to sit in your house all day, play video games, rub their feet together while you gone at work. House dirty, full of problems, financial issues when you come back home. They ain't paying the bills, none of that. They wanted that to keep on happening, and it's not. Some of you guys, I'm getting a mother figure. They probably gave you a very difficult childhood, and now look at you. They regret what they did to you. Maybe they never supported your dreams, never supported your career. They told you you'll never be nothing. They never helped you in any kind of way get to the top. And now look at you. There's somebody here who want to manipulate you out of your dreams. I should have fought for you. 3 of Wands. Somebody is waiting for you to fight for this relationship or new connection. Like, give me a job, give me some clothes. So if somebody has just become difficult with you or complicated, or they start, shutting down, or, things just got weird out of nowhere, they're waiting for you to send gifts to this address. My P.O. box is 1234567 in Anytown, USA. If you don't hear me, contacting you, or I'm just acting disinterested in you, or you wonder where I went, or I'm not spending that much time with you, start buying me some stuff, surprise me, get me plugged in somewhere, give me a future. Outshine my mother that never gave me anything. Outshine my ex that never gave me anything, Bring me into the fold, move me in, do something big. If you want me, come with a price. I don't feel like I deserve you. They don't. The 6 of Swords is actually when you're happier that somebody is out of your life. It's a shame. Also, there's a jealous friend, a manipulative ass person that just never really liked you while they was friends with you. And they just didn't feel like you deserved anything you had. They hate how well your home life was. They hate how well things went for you. They hate how you didn't fuck up your life in any kind of way. It's not tarnished in any kind of way. So if you're thinking about a friend of me from the past, specifically Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. They regret what they did to make the friendship end because they just could not stop being jealous of you. They wanted your man. They wanted your power. They wanted your future. They wanted your success. They wanted your opportunities. They wanted everything. And that motherfucker, it started showing. It started showing. And now you're not in contact with this person. Well, they wish they knew what you did for a living because they want to come back and mimic you again. They're not doing very well, and they need to come find you because they know obviously you are, and they want to copy you. If you've been through this before, it's happening again with a new person. Somebody, I got desperate times call for desperate measures. And somebody sees that you seem to be really at peace, calm, happy. You celebrating life. You really happy. Everybody looks towards you. You have a lot of power. They don't feel like you deserve it. They having fights at home every day, and they got regrets about, you know, shit that happened in their life. And some of these people, like I said, they got papers on them, and they want to mimic and copy you because they think they're going to get the success you have and the finances you have if they do what you do. And they see you don't talk to them anymore. They see you don't like them. And they're like, oh, well, you know, I kind of need for Sagittarius to be tricked into liking me so that I could feel comfortable copying them. See, now it's uncomfortable copying you because you see that that's what they're doing. They're trying to mimic. Somebody is also like wanting to be your friend just so that they can keep on like having a razor mouth with you and kind of manipulating you out of opportunities. Somebody wanted to stay close so that they can continue to manipulate you out of opportunities, love and money. Yeah. We got the Sun card. That's space. And it's exposing people too. And you need to have the truth exposed about these people. It's about to be exposed. God is going to expose these people. You need to know. And it's going to be just in time. Before you had kids with this person, let them come over your house, or before they start creating issues in your life. This person will be exposed when it comes to who they really are right on time. Believe me, even family members, they were jealous of how your life turned out. This could be a brother, a sister, a cousin. You got the married life, huh? You got the nice house, huh? Or you got this, huh? Got the perfect job, huh? Look at you, a toast to you, huh? You know that person is jealous. You know what I'm saying? They saying little things that's like backhanded, and it's all getting exposed. You know what I'm saying? I underestimated how important you are in my life. And people are going to see because things get really hard for them when you leave. And you are really an important person, and anyone who tries to underestimate you will only be met with seeing more of your success. So there could be people currently underestimating you right now. They're going to be met to see nothing but your success. It's going to be really big too. People who underestimated you in the past, they're seeing nothing but your success now. You're still married. You're still growing. You're still doing your thing. You're still expanding. You're still working. You still getting that money, and you still working. And we have I fantasize about you as well. So you are a lot of people's fantasy. You really are. Know that. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. If you like to book a reading with me, check the description box. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Or you can catch me in my next $5 Cash App Live. Bye.